Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Repeat Ron, and today we're going to be doing a new video about the Lok-1 Smart Rifle, or the Loki Smart Rifle. This will be a beginner build for the Loki. I will not be taking any overclocks with it, however I will be modding it and showing you how I did this, just like how we did in our previous beginner builds. So with the Loki, oh well, hang on. Gotta make it look more basic. Alright, there, I forgot how the Loki looks without anything on it. Alright, so with the Loki, I am running this setup. I am running expanded ammo bags in tier 1, although the extra damage is also pretty nice in tier 1. Both these are good choices, pick whichever one you like. In tier 2, I'm running zoom lens. This tier is completely personal preference, so whichever one of these you like the most, just take that one. I enjoy the zoom lens because it works pretty well just with the Loki in general, but if you like the longer range, take macro lens, or if you want the wider field of view, then take the CCD array. In tier 3, I'm running super blow through rounds. This is so that we can punch through multiple enemies, potentially getting more damage. In tier 4, I'm going with the shutter speed sensor so that we have a faster lock onto enemies. I take this one almost all the time. I don't take the aperture extension too often. It's not a bad one by any means, but I just like the faster shutter speed a little bit more. And then in tier 5, I'm going with the unstable lock mechanism, so that once we are fully locked on, we can do some more damage with the Lok-1 Smart Rifle. That's pretty nice, although all of these in tier 5 are pretty good. If you are going to go with the electric generator mod, then I would recommend going with electrochemical rounds here. Those two pair really well together. And then for second tier, I'm going to be running my grenade launcher. Oh, gotta make this more basic too. There we go, basic grenade launcher. Running extra ammo, armor breaking, larger AoE, and spiky grenades so we can do more damage. This will be more for crowds. We're going to use the Lok-1 more for single targets to pick things off. For my pickaxe, I'm running my usual pickaxe setup, so power attack and better weight balance. For perks, I run these perks pretty much all the time on Engineer, on pretty much every build, at least as of right now. I'm running thorns to keep little things away from me, just really nice to have. Born ready so that I can reload my stuff. That counts both for my primary and secondary weapon and the platform gun. Very useful on Engineer because quite a few of Engineer's things take a little while to reload, like the platform gun, and the grenade launcher sorta does. The breach cutter definitely does. Resupplier is my third passive perk. This just lets me get resupplies faster. It's a really nice quality of life perk, but if you don't like it, pick whatever else you'd like. For active perks, I'm running dash. This lets me get out of bad situations so I can reposition easier. Engineer doesn't really have the most mobility, and there's not really a whole lot of overclocks that really help them with mobility. The only one I can really think of is the RJ250. So if you have that one, this might not be as necessary, but if not, then dash is super useful. And then I run Beastmaster on Engineer, that way we can get a Steve, because I find that he pairs pretty well with the turrets and everything. Speaking of turrets, I'm running 2 turrets, like I usually do. Quick deploy so I can put these turrets up faster, stun so that I can stun enemies, and then defender system so we can get more damage. You could go with armor breaking rounds here too. I like that as well. It makes it so you can do a little bit more damage to things like guards and Praetorians. For the platform gun, I'm running extra ammo, the Plastrete Mark II. This is the only thing we can take in this one, and then repellent additive to keep bugs away. You could go with extra ammo though too if you just want to keep using this to kind of parkour your way around the map. That can be pretty fun as well. Since we're running the third primary, I figured we'd run our third grenade, which is proximity mine. This one's a great grenade. It's good for crowd control. It's really good on hold the point areas, which we're kind of going to because we're going on an escort mission, or because we're going on a point extract mission. They can also be really good on salvage missions and on escort missions. And then for my armor, I'm running my usual armor setup, which is bigger mineral bags, so we have more minerals that we can carry. Healthy, so that we have more health. The hazmat system, so we take reduced poison damage. And then breathing room, so if we get downed, then we have a longer time to get up. This pairs really well with resupplier, because if you, that's born ready. If you're anywhere near a resupply and you go down, either when your teammate picks you up or when Bosco picks you up, in this case, because I'm going to be playing solo, you can just run right to the resupply, collect it, and you're definitely safe for about the next 2 seconds or so to where enemies can't hurt you, and you'll likely be back to full health. See, for Bosco, I'm running my usual setup for him. So this is 2 revives. I just like having the extra downs if I need them. Rockets, because they're only option in tier 2. Cryo rockets, because we can potentially freeze large enemies, which is pretty useful. And then overcharged rounds, this is so we're doing electric damage with him, so everything gets slowed and takes a little bit more damage over time. Let's see, where is this? Radioactive zone. Okay, get 10 quarks, let's do this. We're of course going to do this on hazard 5. And one thing that I recommend for everybody is to check out the daily beer. The daily beer will give you a bonus, and this one's actually a pretty good bonus. Backbreakers, we can move objects a little bit quicker than we normally would. Can be really useful for these type of missions, and it can be useful on just regular missions too, because you never know if you'll get pearls or jadits or something like that. Oh wow, what the heck did we hit? Was it a nitrovane? I think so. Nice. Alright, now I'm mostly going to want to be using the smart rifle to just pick off things at a long range. If there's hordes, then I'm going to try to be using my grenade launcher. And if there's a large grunt like this, we can get a Steve, which would be super useful. Get them, Steve. Destroy them. I was getting spit at earlier. Okay, get rid of that. I think that might have been overkill to do that. I honestly don't think that was necessary. Okay, so grab these. Rid of the crystals so they stop injuring us. Hey Bosco, get that one please. Steve and I will hold this area. Mostly just gonna send Bosco to get stuff for us. Obviously if you're playing multiplayer you can't do that, and you're probably gonna have to send Scout to go do it. But and kind of the same basic things apply to Engineer. If you did have a Scout, make sure that you're putting platforms at the base of these materials. Kind of scout ahead for the Scout, that helps them out. And it will help out the team. Because whenever I'm playing Scout and I just see stuff marked up there, I usually go up there even if it was a mistake that the Engineer put the platform there. Alright, we're going to make this area a little bit more secure for us. I'm going to set my turrets up over here. Bosco should be getting back with the other thing. Or Quark. Yeah, he's coming. Nice. Alright, Bosco, come here, buddy. Toss it to me. Thank you. You can get Bosco to toss you materials like that. If you're close to him and you hit X on the keyboard. I don't recall what the command was for that on console. I know people have posted it, so if you do know that and anybody asks, feel free to give them the answer, because I'm not entirely sure. One thing to kind of note about the Loki is that you can fire it normally, so if enemies are out of range, you can just single shot it. It isn't super effective because its range is kind of limited, at least effective, accurate range.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
Let's get rid of that. Good job, Steve. Alright, and if you are holding in the... Yeah, if you are holding this in, even if you lock onto multiple targets, or you have multiple locks on the same target and you would kill them otherwise, you don't really have to worry about that because the Loki won't use extra ammo. So even if you have like 10 locks onto a regular grunt, and you would kill him in far less than that, then you're not going to be using up extra ammo. Yeah, there's still an acid spitter? Oh yeah, there is. Same with depending on how you angle yourself. Depends on where the bullets are going to go. So keep that in mind when you're trying to hit weak spots. There was someone that had shown up to one of my streams recently that said the Loki couldn't lock onto weak spots, which is not true. It can, but you have to curve the bullets into the enemies to do it. Alright. Oh, you can also reload cancel the Loki too. Same way you can the War Dog. So once you load in the bullets and you see the thing change at the bottom, just use your pickaxe and put it away. And you'll be able to reload cancel it and get a little bit quicker reload, which is pretty nice. Oh, we can also use the grenade launcher to break these too. You just gotta aim for the right spot. I did not hit the right spot. There we go. Now it's broken. Ow. I still don't think I broke it. Oh no. Well, I landed on my platform, but that was too far of a fall with the little help that I had. Dang you, gravity. You win again. Alright, well, hang on. Let me get myself up. Dust myself off. Oh, was the event just up here? Was I going way too high?
It's a big one, team.
Yeah, more than likely. Yep, it was over here. Alright, let's get this event started. This is just a curse site grinder, so... This is usually one of the more manageable events. Yeah, let's put our sentries up over here. Okay. Apparently I got hit with radiation there. Yeah, we kind of got to do this quick because enemies are kind of starting to show up. Which they keep, well, they'll keep doing that on a point extract. Usually want to do point extracts quickly because there will come a point where more or less one wave is becoming another wave. So the faster you can do them, the better. And Engineer is not really the fastest to do point extracts with. Driller and Scout are usually quicker.
Cursite beacon
But
activated.
I think we'll be okay.
Agents infected with Cursite are going to be drawn to your location. Kill them, grab the samples, and stuff them in the machine for further analysis.
Okay, we only need 6. Good to know. I'm also just kind of putting these here so that we can sort of just walk around it. And hopefully so we don't end up losing some of the Cursite stuff there. I missed that swing entirely. Okay, halfway done. Oh. Cursite didn't drop, okay. Damn. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's the last one. Okay.
Well done. Core infuser is active.
Get ourselves some sort of overclock then. Engineer, because we're playing Engineer. I got Spiked Mohawk. Oh, I found another part of the cave. Alright. Our flower has got to be in here, right? Yep, there it is.
Lock and load
This
it.
is kind of hidden away. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but...
Platform.
Oh, no, this is just... Okay. One of these type of rooms. Alright.
Lock and load it.
Let's do that. That should clear up those, I think. Okay. Now let's get out of here.
One platform ready to use.
Yeah, maybe.
Have a bullet in the fight.
We're allowed to.
Born ready.
Go, Rocket, go!
Minehead returning. Escape can inbound. Expect heavy resistance until we can pick you up.
Heavy resistance until they can pick us up. Alright.
Grabbing ammo.
Sounds good to me. I forgot to put that pearl away. Oh well. Yeah, sentry guns come back.
Platform. Sentry gun needs assembly.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Weapon ready.
Oh, okay.
One sentry gun ready to be filled. Rock and roll.
That down there.
Attacks now. Take that.
That'll slow everything down a little bit. Alright. Out of ammo in that turret.
Sticking it to
That
the
there.
Reloading.
Alright.
Eat that.
actually kind of running out of bullets, but I think I still have...
Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
Yeah, part of a resupply left.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill! Glyphid Praetorian eliminated. Board ready.
Drop pods here? Oh yeah, drop pods here, nice.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for takeoff. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Alright, I just gotta get up my staircase now. At least I made this ahead of time. Although I didn't figure the drop pod would be here. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you all!
Okay. And whoop, away we go.
If you don't
Later, Planet.
Retrieving escape pod.
Might get another kill or two with that. Never know. 416 kills. That's quite a bit, especially considering there was like no crawlers or anything. One down. Yep, gravity killed me there. And the rest of it went quite well. I had the flower, but I didn't deposit it, did I? I didn't get any money from that secondary objective. Oops. Dang, and if I would have gotten that, I would have been up to level 25, so I could potentially start promoting my engineer. Well, regardless of that, this was the beginner build for the Loki Smart Rifle, and I used the grenade launcher with this. I'm really looking forward to what the new secondary is going to be, and we'll probably do another build just using like the Loki with that weapon when it comes out, so that should be pretty fun without any overclocks. Loki, solid weapon, engineer, solid class. You have a lot of ways to take care of a lot of bugs with engineer, which is pretty nice. So thanks everybody for watching this. I really do appreciate it. Special thanks to the supporters of this channel. These are my members over here on YouTube and my patrons over on Patreon. They get early access to videos like this, and if you'd like to be a part of that, you can. There's a link down in the description of this video. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!